got TJ in the building. Waking up, Pit Confinement. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Pink Confinement, man? Thank y'all for stopping by.
All right, introduce yourself and give a little background about yourself and your upbringing.
So a little bit about me. I'm from the west side of Chicago. I was brought up in a pretty decent family. My mom, she was a single mother. She lost her husband. My actual sperm donor, he never did nothing for me, but her husband adopted me when they got married, so that was my dad. He unfortunately passed away when I was 11, and after that, it was kind of rough, not in the sense of getting our stuff put out or her inability to pay the bills, because she was always a great provider, but it was alcohol, it was drugs, it was men and things like that, and she wasn't really attempting to be a role model, so I was just left to my own devices, which I did okay. I went to Whitney Young High School. Shout out to the Dolphins.
Okay,
Dolphins, yeah. So and I graduated. I played basketball in high school. I never really had no aspirations of going to college, but when I was introduced to my coach, Coach Penny, rest in peace, Coach Penny, you know what I'm saying? He did all he could to make my life better. So I got a scholarship. I'm 17 years old. I chose to go to University of South Florida.
Okay, South Florida, yeah.
Yeah, in Tampa. So, I was hooping in University of South Florida. My life was going pretty good, So, basically, I feel like my whole upbringing, like I was a pampered princess. You know what I'm saying? I was my grandma's favorite. I was my dad. Even though I wasn't his biological child, his family treated me good. Like I was always spoiled. I never really wanted for nothing, So that's it up to 17, and then I turned into a different person.
So you said that after your father, the one that adopted you, your mother, was struggling with some addiction. Did that happen? Did she have those addictions after the fact or before?
She had those addictions before, but I think her seeing her husband, she was a young 30-year-old woman in her prime, and her having to deal with her husband not being able to really be her husband, that aggravated and frustrated her, and that accelerated her drug and alcohol use.
Okay. So you said everything, you maintained, it was good till you was 17. What at 17 changed that or happened that did a turning point for you in your life?
Okay, well, I'd say probably 17 was the last year that I felt like I was a child, because once I turned 18, I got a whole bunch of money, inheritance from my father who passed away when I was 11. So I didn't have no structure, I didn't have no guidance, I didn't have no mentor. So I was just, once I turned 18 and I had all that money, I was just kind of like, man, fuck y'all. Like, that's basically how I felt. Like, I was really feeling myself. So in hindsight, as my life went on, I felt like that was one of the worst things could ever happen to me, because I dropped out of school, et cetera, and my life just started to spiral into a negative path.
Okay. So what were the charges that had got you confined, and were there any factors or incidents, leading up to your arrest?
So I actually had some activity going on in Illinois. I had been incarcerated in Illinois prior to being incarcerated here in Georgia, so I was already a convicted felon once I moved here. But all of my my charges was weed in Illinois, which now is legal in Illinois, but due to the fact it wasn't in the 90s, I wound up getting served, you know, just for selling weed. So it was like basically I was selling for somebody else. One of my friends, she got put in a good situation. She was a good friend. It's one of my teammates from high school, actually.
Okay.
You know? And she was like, man, you finna get up off the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you not finna be out here on the corner, like, throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Like, I got the plug, you know what I'm saying? Just come with me. So I went with her, and I was living, you know what I'm saying? I was living that life. Just, we was selling weight on the weed. We hadn't took over these people, little small town and stuff. You know, this is like 96. So being a lesbian, being gay, like how y'all rocking out?
That's what I'm finna say. So you and another female took over.
We took over because of the demand for it. So it was like all the guys down there. This in Springfield, Illinois, which is our capital. So we in Chicago, it ain't really no room to take over nothing in Chicago. So my friend had a little plug down here, and it was slow. So we was like, yeah, we can go down here with these slow, you know, and get this money, because they was all selling crack. Like, y'all all want to just sell crack. We got this. So it was me, my friend from high school. Then I brought in another one of my stud friends. So yeah, we had like an all-girl crew, but yes, they hated on us. Like, yes, they robbed us. They put guns to our head. They pistol whipped us. They like a lot of stuff kicked off down there behind the fact that we was women and we was ops too. Cause everybody down there was GDs and we wasn't rocking like that at all.
So you say that y'all was up and they were GDs. So was y'all affiliated with a gang? What was y'all banging if y'all was banging?
Yeah, we was definitely banging Vice Lord at that time. You know, we from the West Side, and that's just how it is. Like, it's been like that, you know. So everything was situated, everything was organized. So when we did get into it with these guys, we already had our guys that was, you know what I'm saying, on go.
Okay,
they might not have been right there. Y'all not gonna see
them, but they were about it. They were about that shit. Okay.
Like, they definitely like, hey, what? Okay.
Okay, so you saying that, you know what I'm saying, y'all got robbed, all this shit happened. So the folks y'all had on go, did they handle that? What happened to y'all? If you could speak on, did that get handled and they knew not to fuck with y'all?
I would say that they definitely got seen about.
Okay.
I won't say that it stopped though. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was just so deeply rooted. They was so mad.
Yes.
Like, why y'all so mad? Nobody wasn't even thinking about selling weed. Why y'all so mad?
Because y'all were females and then y'all was gay on top of that. So they was like, hell nah. They trying to act like they niggas. We ain't finna go for that. You know how it is. You know how dudes be.
And we came down there pulling their hoes.
And see, you know what I'm saying? Then on top of see, y'all want to make it worse. Then y'all want to take they females. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna get mad at me when your bitch choosing, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Illinois, girls that I encountered, when I was incarcerated in Illinois, they a totally different breed than the women in Georgia. So I'm gonna say, for instance, like, my girlfriend in Illinois, she really didn't care what I had going on, and it was just like, be real, give me a choice, just tell me the truth, type of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you never know. That's a lesson that I learned from women in prison, because initially when I was trying to be a player, I thought you had to lie to kick it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was green. I didn't turn into no stud till I was 18, and at the time I started getting money, I wasn't nothing but like 20, 21, so all this was new to me. Okay. And so I'm just campaigning like, oh no, I ain't fucking that girl. My girl would be like, you fucking that girl, but I ain't finna go back and forth with you. Just let me give you some game. But so once I came down here, the women was more like set on this whole it's just me and you, like, we just finna be in a relationship, so I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we gonna get back to the biggest lesson. The biggest lesson I learned in prison in Illinois, I caught a case on an officer. I was fighting a girl that I had been messing around with, and I wound up getting a charge on the guard. You know what I'm saying? But he was really just doing his job, so I just learned, bro, don't touch them people. If they correctional officer, cause that shit don't run concurrent. That shit run consecutive.
Okay.
So when you do your sentence, you get charged with anything while you incarcerated. They gonna hit you with that at the end of your time. It cut all my good time, everything. So once I came down to Georgia and I really wanted to beat these motherfucking officers' ass, I had so much restraint. You know what I'm saying?
So let the people know who don't know when, you know what I'm saying, they get locked up. What's the difference between consecutive and concurrent?
Okay, so if you get a concurrent, like, okay, that means that if I get 7 years for armed robbery and I get 5 years for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, all that time run together, so it's not 7 plus 5. But if it's run concurrent, then I get sentenced like that. That's 7. You do that 7, and whatever time you do 50% or whatever the parole board say, then you start working on that 5. Okay. After you complete your initial sentence.
Okay. So you said you was locked up both in Illinois and Georgia. Can you take us back to the day you got arrested in Illinois and in Georgia, and what was those charges that you got arrested for those different times and in those different states?
Okay. So my first time going to prison in Illinois was when I was down there with the fuckboy GD, hating ass niggas, and I was going to serve this nigga at a hotel, but I was already on probation from Chicago because I had served the undercover police. They was doing like a sting one morning, and I was out there on the corner hustling, which is what led my homie to be like, I told her I had caught a case, I was on probation. Okay. She like, get off the corner, bitch, because you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just a moving target. Yeah. So I was on probation. I get arrested for something with my license. I had an ounce on me when they arrested me. Then I was going to serve this nigga one day, and I had 2 ounces. No. My ex-girlfriend, this what happened with that one. My ex-girlfriend was still in high school. No, I'm not no Chester molester. I was 20 years old. She was 18 years old.
Okay, so she can still get booked in the county jail if she did something.
Yeah,
okay.
She's an adult.
Okay.
No, but I was at her high school game. She was a senior, and I came in. She met, Kush was my cologne. You feel me? And so coming from Chicago, I'm not used to no motherfucking police officers being at the basketball game. I used to play basketball. We don't have cops at our game.
Yeah.
So the police there, and they like, hey, sir, come here. I'm not no sir. Get your fucking hands off me.
They said, sir, come here.
Yeah, sir, come here. Whoa. But he don't touch me.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm finna get a female to come search you.
Yeah.
They came and searched me. They booked me on bringing the weed because I came to serve all her fucking classmates. Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She put me in a position where it was like, you know what I'm saying? She was beneficial even though I was cashing her out. She was beneficial because that ain't my city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she put me onto the clientele. Whoop. So, they get me for like bringing weed on school property. I already got cases down there. I'm already on probation. Okay.
So they just piling up.
Yeah, so we finna give you 18 months. So in Illinois so sweet. That shit was, you do half of your sentence, which that was 9 months, and you get 6 months good time. What? I get 3 months. I said, oh, I'm finna sell drugs for the rest of my life.
Okay, yeah, bad running.
Man, this is nothing. Then I go up and down. I got bitches, all that. I was like, this ain't nothing but a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? Man, I feel sorry for all the males that gotta go up in there with them hard legs. I was so happy. So happy. Like my first few times in prison. Okay. Just too many hoes. Like, okay. For real. So that see. I probably got out the beginning of 97. Somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think the beginning of 98. So I might have got out, we just gonna say February of 98.
Okay.
And I'm going back down the road to where, you know what I'm saying, I have a blowout on the fucking side of the road. This like 6 months. I'm still on parole. I only been out for 6 months. I have a blowout on the side of the road. The fucking state trooper pulled me over.
Oh, wow.
No, she pulled over behind my car to assist me. And you already know, German Shepherds came. I got booked. But that's another difference in Illinois. Like, you could actually parole out and fight your case even if you on parole. So I had like a $15,000 bond. I called my mama, like, Mom, you know what I'm saying? I got $1,500 because you only got to pay 10%. Like, we don't got no bond companies, no bonding, no nothing.
Okay.
So they wind up hitting me with because I had like 5 pounds, I think, at that particular time.
Mm-hmm.
They hit me with 3. They hit me with 3 years or 5 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was between 3 and 5. I don't remember exactly, but I wind up doing damn near 4 years because I caught a case on the fucking officer. Remind you, I just said I could have, if I would have just did that 3 years, bam, they cut that shit in half.
Yeah, then you get 6 months.
Then I get 6 months a year. Then plus I get other like contract days. Man, I would have been up.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was down there fucking around. So that was that on that, and I got out in 2002 from that bid right there, and so 2002 to 2007, 2000. I ain't gonna say between 2002 and 2008 I was no square, but I never had no police contact.
Okay.
In that,
so your
time.
face was clean for that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I was like trying to work. I was in the dog program, stuff like that. I had found something that I really like to do.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? It was kind of easy to stay out the way. So, what else?
Was the charges in Georgia drug also? What you got arrested for?
No, I turned it up a notch.
Okay, so you turned it up a notch. So what caused you to get booked in Georgia?
So in Chicago, it's like my people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when I first ever started selling drugs, it was my homegirl Angie. Shout out to Angie, you put me in the game. I used to work for her Uncle Danny and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we was selling, they was selling heroin.
Okay,
so
that boy.
I was on the packs and shit like that. But it was so like when I tell you that job came with so much stress, like from the niggas that's robbing, the fiends, like they different. Like one day, bro, I served this nigga like 5 bags. So it's like a 50, but it's like glue on a $1 bill. So now I gotta be out. I'm like folded up, so I ain't even do all this.
Yeah.
It's stressful. The police study coming. They figured out I was a girl, so they'll have me all outside on the joint, like, you know what I'm saying, with the flashlight, looking down my joint. Yes, them detectives, man, them narcotics detectives in Chicago, they not playing. They will put you in the back of a paddy wagon and have you squat and cough if they think you out there and got some dope. But that's heroin though.
Okay.
Like that shit hot. Like the weed ain't really that hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crack ain't even that hot, but that heroin, because niggas is making, or even back then niggas was making like $10,000 a day.
Ooh.
Like no cap. So
okay.
You know, I just I started doing that shit, and she put me in the game, and then I met this girl where I used to be buying weed from, and I'm real charismatic, and people usually like my personality.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
And so she like, and she was a stud too. And so she was like, you want to come over here and work? Hell yeah, I want to sell weed, but this shit,
it got too much shit going on.
And I'm a rookie on the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like I told you my story, come on, I was a square, bro. For real. I played basketball. I
Okay.
But yeah, and so shit. So yeah, it was really like this my city, these my streets, these my people, so I could get in where I fit in.
Okay, I'm
You know
following.
what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna open up doors for you. But when I came down here, these ain't my streets. These ain't my partners, them. I ain't went to high school with nobody.
Yeah.
These ain't none of y'all my homegirls, homeboys.
So can't nobody vouch for you.
Right, so how I'm finna get in the dope game?
Mm-hmm.
So, nah. But I used to see a whole bunch of motherfuckers robbing.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't really something that's even honorable in Chicago like back then. Like, niggas never discussed really robbing unless we was gonna do like some juice type shit, like rob the corner store, like the Arabs, like these niggas got some real money. But other than that, niggas never even talked about no robbing type shit.
Cause they were real hustlers. They were hustling.
Thank you.
Okay.
But just every day, I'm seeing all these motherfuckers that I'm like, these niggas weak as hell. Like, even though I ain't about that life, I had the long dreads. I'm black. I look masculine. 6 foot tall. Like, I look the part, so I know I could go out here and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on my dick real bad.
Okay.
And so, bam. I become a motherfucking robber. What the fuck did I do that for? I was on some straight Chicago shit though, cause in my mind I'm like, shit. If I do get caught, like they probably send me to boot camp at the most 3 years. Like
so
I ain't know nothing about that.
The laws, you ain't know nothing about their laws. Okay.
I ain't know nothing about it. As long as I don't shoot nobody, but see. That was another fault of mine because what the fuck I'm out here running around with niggas that I don't know with guns. Cause I don't know what's on your heart. Nigga, you might do want to kill a motherfucker.
Yes, exactly.
You feel me? So it was all stupid in hindsight, but it was necessary, I felt, because I didn't have shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here in Georgia. It was a whole bunch of bullshit going on in Chicago at that time. So I tucked my tail. I got the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And like my best friend, she just had passed away, not from gun violence, but from heroin, and you know what I'm saying, I was hurt, I was devastated about that, like, cause that's like my best friend I ever had in my life. Yeah, shit was just, you know how when shit just be going all wrong.
Yeah, you know, something bound to happen, Hell
yeah, so MySpace was on and popping then, and the bitch just bought me a plane ticket. I'm like, I'm gone, man. I'm gonna get the fuck, cause I'm gonna die out here. You know what I'm saying? Like this just what it's showing me. Like I'm finna die out here. So that was like the end of 06. And 07 was I. Did I go? Yeah, I caught that case in 08. So I really wasn't even down here all that long. But you know, I just had got in a predicament, and like I was down bad. Like I was living with motherfuckers who was going outside begging for cigarettes. Like it's a whole couple. Like it's a dude and a chick. I'm living in y'all's apartment, but y'all ain't even got a cigarette. This ain't the environment for me. I gotta get the fuck from around y'all there.
So I can feel you on that. You living with a couple, a woman and a man, and they begging for cigarettes. So yeah, you completely on your ass. You on your ass for real. So I understand why you went out and robbed. Cause I mean, two of y'all don't got a cigarette. You shooting bad. You shooting real bad, man. Like So I feel you.
For real, man. Yeah, man. So I had done a couple. You feel me? So I do one. Supposed to be doing one with the nigga in the crib, you know what I'm saying? So I do one with the nigga, and this nigga just like, he just bitched up, like he tucked his nuts on me, you feel me? So I get back to the crib like, nigga, what the fuck? He was like, man, sus, I ain't, nigga, you should have figured that out when we was sitting up here rehearsing. When we was in rehearsal.
While we were rehearsing, nigga, I'm trying to get at least $1 so you won't have to beg for a cigarette. You feel me? Like, come on. You at least buy a whole pack after we do this.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. You know what I'm saying? then we had one on another little, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, you know, I'm like, man, get this nigga phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This nigga playing. I'm like, pop the nigga
Yeah.
that phone. But I got you a whole
Man, for real.
What the fuck going on? So that just left a bad taste in my mouth about fucking with these niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, man, they not them niggas that I'm used to. You feel
yeah.
me?
Okay, they're
Like,
different breeds.
Yeah, I got it twisted. I thought a man was a man.
Man,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But these just males.
Okay, I feel you. So how did you get busted? How did you get busted?
So I'm with some clowns one night, and so we trying to finesse, and shit. Basically, I didn't know that down here. Once again, like, I ain't know in Springfield that the police be at the high school games.
Yes.
I didn't know that off-duty police be at fucking hotels.
And being plain clothes.
They be in plain, but that's their side hustle.
Yeah.
So you feel me, motherfucker?
Uh-huh.
And goddamn, I guess they call Buddy because they that familiar with him. Like, hey, they just got down on me. You know what I'm saying? And they shit, we just was in a jam. Like, the goofy ass driver, instead of getting back on the expressway, you take us to the dead end.
Wait, hold on, man. Come on, man. Man,
Hey,
stop
I can't
playing.
make this shit up,
Man,
bro.
stop playing. So you mean to tell me your life on the line and you want to turn into a dead end? Stop playing, man.
Man, the man didn't even go the right way. Like, we just got off the expressway, turn right here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop and get some gas in the getaway car. I'm like, what we doing? Like,
No, man. Come on, man.
Okay, my nigga. I wouldn't even tell. I ain't capping. I can't make no goofy shit like this up. So, due to the fact everybody snitched on me, I got paperwork on all these motherfuckers. 2 puss ass niggas and a bitch.
Uh-huh.
They snitched on me. They said, oh, it was her. It was the girl with the dreads. It was all her idea. It was her plan. All that. But me and one of the niggas that actually hopped out, you know what I'm saying? We got charged with the the possession of the firearm and shit like that. So they gave both of us 15 to 10. They gave the driver some time. They gave the bitch that was in the passenger seat some time. You know what I'm saying? So just thankfully, by the grace and mercy of the Creator, the prosecutor came back and was like, well, since we charge your co-defendants with robbery, we not gonna charge you with armed robbery, because that was my initial charge. You know what I'm saying? They was like, we gotta charge all y'all with robbery. So at least my shit was parolable. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting in the county with that armed robbery. They like, oh, bitch, you doing 10.
10 to the door.
Like, ain't no mercy on that. They like, oh, you ain't know? No, didn't nobody go over fucking Georgia state law with me.
Yeah. So, did you and were you the only one that got the most time out of everybody?
It was me. It was two, like us in the back seat. We had the straps. So you know what I'm saying. We was the hop out motherfuckers. We was the muscle. Cause I always cause I want to be in control of the money bag.
Yes.
I don't want nobody talking about some it did.
It had a hole in the bottom of the bag.
I got this. I ain't no professional robber, but I got enough sense to know. I don't know y'all motherfuckers, and y'all cut me out quick.
Yeah.
So we both got 15 served 10. Me and Buddy ass.
So, did you could you afford a lawyer, or you had to use a public defender?
Hell no, I couldn't afford no lawyer. I couldn't even afford soap to wash my ass in motherfucking DeKalb County. So fuck a lawyer.
So can you tell the people that watching, since you couldn't afford no soap while you was locked up, did DeKalb County get you like the little amenities or things that you needed, and how was the life in the county, in DeKalb County?
Okay, so at the time, so this 2008, they did provide for you like stamps, paper, deodorant, so you won't be musty, toothpaste. But it ain't nothing
it's travel size though.
It's travel
size.
And it's like hospital brand. Yeah. Like, it ain't no shit you never seen, and not even in Dollar Tree. Like, fresh scent. You ever seen fresh scent anywhere but jails? They might have got it in hospitals or mental institutions. I don't know.
Then they the little Bob Barker songs. I never seen that.
Man, what the fuck you talking about, man? So they provided meals for you, and
How was the meals?
I mean, the meals was enough to sustain your existence, but it wasn't nothing like damn, oh shit, you feel me? Like every now and then, I can't even really remember what they used to have on their menu, but like every now and then it might be something that you be looking forward to, but it's still in jail form. So it's like a meat patty. What kind of meat is this?
Mm-hmm. I done seen some boxes when I was locked up saying not for human consumption.
But it's meat, so we don't know. Shit, it could be dog food meat.
So the food that was in the county, would you give it to your dog? Would you serve it to your dog?
The food that was in the county.
Would you serve it to your dog?
I mean, like maybe a couple of meals a week, cause you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes they just have like beans and rice or just something regular like that. But just like everyday meal. Like if I had to serve my dog that consistently, absolutely not. No, okay. Absolutely not. I had to come up. Actually, I had came up on a fucking on the trustee. I wasn't trying to holler at the nigga or nothing like that. My nigga Angie know, cause she put me on to old boy, and he was just cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, I'm tired of being around bitches. Like I've been around bitches so long. I just want to write a dude and talk about sports and talk about guy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
yeah.
Now, you being a female that love bitches, you said you was tired of being around the bitches, you just got there wanting to have a male conversation about some different stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a nigga, like, that's what I'm used to. I be in the trenches with niggas, like, we be shooting dice, like, you know what I'm saying? We be talking about, like what we be talking about, like, cars and, you know what I'm saying? Definitely sports. Like, where I'm from, like, Chicago, sports is huge. These niggas will sit up on the game and play Tiger Woods golfing. You feel what I'm saying?
No, not like golfing.
Hey, all my guys, all my family, like everybody, I grew up very sports, and girls, like the girls, they'll be like, oh, he cute. Oh, I like his dress. All that. Bitch, I don't want to hear that while I'm really trying to watch football and basketball.
Okay. So what's your favorite team then?
My favorite basketball team, Chicago Bulls, forever. They gave us 6 championships. You know what I'm saying? I tried to rock with the Bears, but I'm kind of an orphan when it comes to football teams. I was fucking with the Falcons heavy till they lost that Super Bowl.
Oh, man.
Till they lost that Super Bowl. No, man. No, they lost that Super Bowl, man. I can't get back. I can't get back that love that I had for them.
Okay.
But the Falcons was my team for a long time.
Oh, okay. So can you describe the process of transitioning from the county jail going off to prison?
Sure. Basically, leaving the county jail was exciting to me because it was more movement, more activity. I had got into a jam when I was because like how DeKalb County was. If you got like murder, robbery, they put you in this one unit. So it really ain't nowhere else to put me. I had got into it with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And some hating ass bitch. That's another thing.
Yeah,
these motherfucking studs, dykes, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, butch. Y'all need to do better. Like, for real. Like, it was a whole nigga older than me then snitched on me talking about I beat my hoe. Why you worried about if I beat my hoe, bro?
So you saying a bull dagger?
A old dagger. Yeah, bitch, you a bull dagger because you was doing this shit when I was a little girl.
Yeah. So the bull dagger doesn't sneeze.
Yeah, bitch named Shirley. I should have known. A dagger down, and you know, just like an animal, that's what they love to do. That's what they love to do to me. They love to fucking lock me up and throw away the key. So I was over there for I did 14 months in the county for my case. Mm-hmm. I know I did half of it in segregation. You know what I'm saying?
So why did you have to do half of your time in segregation?
Because all the charges like what I had, mm-hmm. possession of firearm, robbery, they couldn't move me to a joint with like bitches that had shoplifting, for instance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nowhere else for them to move me to.
Yeah.
But over there, because they put a separation, because the snitch ass bitch
okay.
told on me and my girlfriend. So of course they gonna pick her to stay, because I think she probably had a robbery too. Mm-hmm. But the big black, you look like the aggressor, you got to go.
Okay.
Yeah, they did me like that several times in DeKalb County. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to whoever that white stud lieutenant came and got me out. Cause one time I had a bitch put a dummy in her room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I done did the dummy when I was at Leon.
Yeah. So we parlaying, but we parlaying in my cell. I ain't unauthorized. Okay. But guess who the fuck the bitch ass nigga that came up there, whoever the lieutenant sergeant was, he was a dude. You book me. How you gonna book me and send me to SIG? This hoe unauthorized. Yes. She done made a fucking dummy. Book this bitch. But it was this white stud lieutenant. Mm-hmm. And I told her what the fuck happened. She's like, oh no, move her back to GP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like Lieutenant Roscoe or some shit like that. But she was cool. Like she was a cool white lady.
But let the people know, like, them dudes, they really do be hating on the females being locked up.
They be so pressed. Like, bro, why you so pressed? I'm locked up, bro. You out here with all these strippers you can trick off on. Anybody in the whole world. All the hoes I got is these little 30, 40 hoes up here. You know what I'm saying? And if they wanna, you feel me? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Damn, nigga, look me up. My charges like this bitch ain't finna be free in a minute. Yeah. Just cooling in this motherfucker. But yeah, that's something that also like I hated about even going back to Illinois. Mm-hmm. So Illinois, y'all try to offer me 5 years for assault on a peace officer or aggravated whatever, and nah, I'm not taking that. But at the same time, y'all give me a year in SEG. 1 year, one calendar in segregation, bro.
So can you tell the people, like, during your time in segregation, like, how that played on your mental, like, did you have anything in there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I remember one time, I was down in the county, I was in lockdown, like, my cycle was on. I was like, hey, can I take a shower? And nigga like, hell no. I was like, bro, I'm bleeding on my leg, you know what I'm saying? And so I had to literally take my sheet, dip it in the toilet to wipe my leg. So why I gotta do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, folks really don't know, like, stuff like that do be going on. Like, that's crazy. So tell the folks, like, how that played on your mental. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they want you to take a shower, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The county, because, you know, if you're in lockdown, every, you know what I'm saying, once or twice a week, they let you take a shower. If they in the mood to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah.
But, so starting from, like, back to, I'm going to go back to Illinois when I was in SEG.
Okay.
That shit was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we got showered 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, Illinois, we was right there at death row too. Mm-hmm. So it was like we mingle with them, but it's almost like we kind of feel like them too. At the same time, like y'all got us in confinement, like we killed somebody's baby or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done gave me all this time in lockdown, and y'all want me to serve some more state time. Like that shit not cool, especially if you look at. You know what I'm saying? But they could do what the fuck they want. Once they write their ticket, once they say whatever they gonna say, it's hard to defend yourself up in there. Cause ain't no, I can hire me an attorney, nothing like that. They gonna choose to believe it. They gonna choose to ask you for all the facts. But most
They
of the
still
time,
gonna find you guilty.
Thank you. They're gonna listen to what the officer
Yeah,
said.
they still gonna find you guilty.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just wanna be messy and hit a T pretty much. But yeah, that shit made me feel horrible. And then I'm on these medications. So once they let me out, which I did get an early release from that year, so I didn't serve the whole year because I didn't have no disciplinaries while I was in lockdown. But I get out and I'm moving slow, and that mental health shit got me all fucked up. They like, man, till you need to stop taking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit got you walking around looking like
a zombie,
crazy. Like, that shit, this ain't you, bro. So whatever they be trying to get you to take the aggression out, they not doing it properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they not doing it properly because everybody ain't that throwed off and crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like my situation, like I ain't just walk up to the officer and like, nigga, you want some? Here you go.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm beating this hoe. You should have waited for backup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't break up no fight by yourself. Yes. Especially when all her homegirls, they trying to jump in. I'm study swinging on everybody. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang, yeah. Oh shit. I ain't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
So that shit, it was just like it really shrink you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it really shrink you, especially when you're a free spirited person like myself. Like, I ain't no fucking introvert. Yes. I want to be out about, mixing, mingling, talking to people and shit like that. So man, so it damaged me like that. And then during the shit in DeKalb County was kind of sweet compared to that shit in Illinois. It's almost like it prepared me to this step right there, because it was like, shit, in DeKalb County, I ain't give a fuck. It ain't nobody I want to see, talk to, nothing like that, because these ain't my folks, these ain't my partners. But I'm sitting there, man, Miranda, on God, I'm sitting there fucking locked down, watching my hoe walk down the walk with another nigga.
Oh, shit.
I'm sick! I'm sick as fuck!
You want beating on the tail door? Hey!
Man, I'm like, damn, this is too fucking much.
Yeah.
Like, no. This can't be like. But yeah, I made it up out that shit, man. And once I got to Leanderdale, like, that was my first time feeling like how I feel to be treated like a black man in America. Because when I tell you, them white supremacist motherfuckers hated my big black, don't give a fuck, I'm finna tell y'all motherfuckers, y'all the KKK, y'all some hunkies, all this shit. Oh, y'all hated me in my big mouth down there, and I ain't know how to shut up. Cause fuck y'all, I don't come from no racism. I'm from Chicago, nigga. I'm not from down here. You know what I'm saying? So you not finna goddamn enslave me like these bitches slave minded and let them hold it. They're massa. I'm not doing it.
Okay. So it's a difference of the officers between Illinois and Georgia.
Yeah, like the officers in Illinois is like it's just like regular people. You know what I'm saying? It's just my job or my career or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not applying no pressure on you because you know lesbian, because you black, because whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't take this shit, whatever they personal views, and bring it to work. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I guess because they had so much bullshit going on. Like, it was motherfuckers interdating, like motherfuckers was dating other people's wives. They had so much mess of their own going on. Yeah, so yeah. They ain't even really had to get involved with nothing that TJ was doing, because who cares what TJ doing? That bitch an inmate.
Yeah. So describe a typical day in prison.
Let's see. So a typical day for me, like, I'm getting up early because I got people on the compound I need to see about. So 5 o'clock in the morning, whenever they clear count early in the morning, I'm outside. I gotta go outside because I need to go get whatever these hoes got for me. So
what do they got for TJ at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Man, these bitches might have some head for me.
Okay.
They might have some for me. They might have washed my clothes for me.
Okay.
They might got my meal for the day. Like a lot of girls did meal prep for me. Yeah,
okay.
real players get meal prep in prison.
So you saying in a female prison that folks is getting their clothes washed and getting their food prep and getting head 5 o'clock in the morning. This what going down in a female prison.
Man.
That's what you saying?
100%. Like y'all, cause that's when the movement starts. So if somebody got like laundry, that's an early morning detail. Breakfast, they start running breakfast early as fuck. So that's when you start beating the compound because it ain't no guarantee that you finna live with your girlfriend. And even if I do live with my girlfriend, it's still some more hoes that I need to go see about.
So when you say beat the compound, for the people who haven't been locked up, what does beat the compound mean?
Beat the compound. Beat the compound is my version of I'm posted on the block.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we could be at Pill Call. You know what I'm saying? We could be goddamn over here by the stove. If they got commissary gate open, we up in there posted. If we could go over there where we go get ice from, we posted. C unit, just walking back and forth where it ain't no hating ass officers talking about Johnson, where you supposed to be at? Okay. Johnson, you don't stay over here. All that hating ass shit, long as you know what I'm saying. But I stand out, so you know, every now and then when they I guess probably understaffed, I could get through and I could maneuver, but my girls could maneuver way better than me because I'm just Johnson. Johnson. Yeah. For real.
All right, so for the people that watching, you know what I'm saying, they want to know, is the girls getting down? I'm talking about, is they fighting? Is they having sex? Is it going down? I see you got a little scar on your face, so can you tell the people what's going on about that? How is the females getting down in the chain gang? Let them know.
Man, so from when I first came, okay, so I'm gonna take you back. So let me take you back because like I'm a vice lord, right? So before I got locked up my first time, I had to go to, you know what I'm saying, my 5-star Universal. Like, bro, let me know what I need to let everybody know once I get there to know that I'm official.
Okay.
So they told me, so I'm knowing it's finna be a whole bunch of ops down here. So I'm ready, cause like when I was, like first time I went to prison, I was a fresh 21.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for whatever. You feel me? Like all y'all could get it. So it wasn't even that type of party. Like it was really, motherfuckers was just chilling. And the most fights that I used to see when I was incarcerated in Illinois is a bitch getting into it with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I had a situation in Illinois with this fugazi ass stud nigga just had a baby. Bitch, you still got afterbirth.
Wait, come on. Hold on, man.
Her name was Icy. You still a clown. You still a clown, Icy, to this day.
You said that you got to it with a stud that just had a baby.
Stud. Let me put the quotations up.
Quotation, but Icy just had a baby as a stud.
Yeah.
That what you saying?
Where they do that at?
Okay.
Cause even in the 90s, like that shit wasn't politically correct. Like, bitch, you gotta choose a side. But, you know, bitches go for pretty much anything in the penitentiary because they don't know no better. They don't really know about this lifestyle. They don't really know a stud ain't still supposed to be having a motherfucking afterbirth and shit.
Yeah.
So I slide the nigga for this white girl that had a check. So me and the girl in the library. Afterbirth walk in. She see me and shorty, so she already know.
Yeah.
It's so weird, right? So she tell the old girl like, come here. She knock her out, you know what I'm saying, in between the rows of books and shit like that. So, you know, I'm just player like, and the white girl player too, like, oh, I just had a seizure. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
So the white girl stayed somewhere else though. So we gonna fast forward. I go to Rhett with this nigga and her real black girlfriend that she live in the dorm with. So they bit talk, she popping. And I'm with my best friend at the time. That's a film. So she popping like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you not finna finna get no money up out of her. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even half the nigga that I am. Oh, we like, you popping big boy shit. I ain't gonna argue. Like, we at rec. It's all type of police posted up everywhere. Yeah. Bitch, I'm gonna catch your motherfucking ass, though. Yeah. So, sure enough, we going to, we used to call it the CDR, the Central Dining Room. We going to the CDR. I know the bitch coming because my dorm came out first. I just wait for the bitch. Like, bitch, what's all that shit you was talking? Wow. Okay. Just put them on. A bitch fucking latch onto my leg like a little Rottweiler and shit. She ain't get no licks in. That's all she got with that bite on my leg. You know what I'm saying? But mainly, it was about like that domestic type of shit. Okay. And then about a nigga like stepping on some toes trying to get somebody else money. Okay. Right. So once I got to Georgia, like they turned it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Like Georgia, cause this was like 10. We gonna say 10, a little bit over 10 years apart from 98 to 2008. I think I went to diagnosis like 2010 or something. But so it's more aggression that I'm experiencing once I get to the penitentiary and Arendelle or whatever. I'm still like, man, fuck y'all bitch. Y'all bitches not finna do shit to me. Yeah. Y'all talking about like, look and listen. I came with this and I'm not finna let nan one of y'all gay for the state bitches play me into believing that y'all really wanna be with me. Y'all wanna be with me cause I look like a nigga. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So anybody write me kites, anything. I'm like, look, it's $25 for me to write you back. Thank you. Have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be shooing with y'all bitches.
So can you explain to the folks that watching what is the gay for the stay?
Man, gay for the stay, it lapses from long timers to short timers. So you can have a girl that never ever even thought about being no lesbian. This bitch could be locked up for 90 days. She's sucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Damn, it's like 90 days.
That's all it took, but
that's all it took. Like they going like that. So, gay for the stay is pretty much the girls. They claim it's like a false flagger. Like let's get to some street shit. People understand. Like y'all claiming this shit, but y'all can't finesse me. Y'all can't finesse the finesser. If you ain't come with it, I don't respect it, and that's it. And that's I don't care how much you love me. I don't care how much money you put on my books. I don't care how good you suck my pussy. I don't care about none of that. I don't respect it unless you came with it. Okay. So you will have somebody like I dated this one young lady. Mm-hmm. She been locked up, double digits or whatever. Mm-hmm. But she'll still kick it to me like, when I get out, I'm getting me some dick. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. Yeah. So no matter whether a bitch been locked up for 10 months or 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Don't believe the hype. Yeah. So that's how I did my sentence. Okay. And yeah, that was that. So one of the gay for stay girls, like I had all my girls hated each other. So we just gonna say I had like 5 different girls that I was talking to, entertaining, you know what I'm saying? But everybody know what's going on. So it was this one girl that was my partner that got along with everybody. She was like the bottom. You know what I'm saying? She was like the glue that held everything together. Cause when this one acting crazy, she'll go talk to him. Like I'll be in lockdown. We all on different, you know what I'm saying, joints, whatever. She'll, you know what I'm saying, make sure she'll straight orchestrate shit. Cause she really didn't go to lockdown. So it was a rumor about her having HIV. So initially, when she started choosing or whatever, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, show me your paperwork. Yeah. So, but in the meantime, we had kind of like, you know what I'm saying, dipped off before she had did that. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I did that. I caught the bitch head or whatever. Okay. But then I pulled out of it. Like, no, you take too long for the test results. It gotta be true. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's just for anybody that have been through that, you know what I'm saying? This why I'm sharing this. Because this was somebody who absolutely swore up and down that they love me. And number one, tried to give me HIV. First and foremost.
Okay.
So she played a role in that. I just had like disbanded from her. Like, you got that shit. I know you do. You can't come up with no paperwork.
Yeah.
It's easy. I could go to medical. I could get my paperwork. But you trying to make it seem like it's an act of Congress. So they wind up.
The act of Congress.
Yeah. They wind up sending me to C unit. C unit is like a unit that got 4 bunk beds and it's 8 people in a room. It's like a dorm style room. It's not just a regular 2-man cells or a 1-man cell. So they put me in the room with her on that side. So I'm telling them like, oh hell no, I'm not going over there with her. One thing, I ain't trust myself because the bitch head was so good.
Yeah.
And I'm mad. I'm mad too. Like, girl, like what you do me like that for? So anyway, some kind of way we started being cool as roommates, but we was cool on some shit like, I guess just like she had this kind of like infatuation with me, but I'm keeping it moving with people that don't have this rumor associated with them. And you know what I'm saying? Like you would be a candidate. Yeah. But you got that shit. Like come on, let's just be 100. So so you know, I'm sure that you know that God work in mysterious ways, the universe, all of that right there. So I had spazzed out one day in lockdown. Like I never lose my composure, but I'm flooding the cell, everything. This officer came. She didn't like her. All the rest of the officers used to fuck with her. This one officer did not like her vibe, her energy, nothing. She come to my cell, like, why you talk to her? Like, why you even deal with her? Like, you're not on no hate shit, but like, what is it? She trying to figure out, like, what is it? So, really, that just sparked something to where I was just like, you know what, bitch, I can't even be your friend no more, cause do you know what you tried to do to me? Like, ooh, all that. Bam. I get out of lockdown, cause some shit had popped off. My little girl had a little young hoe. She was trying to cut me, and then I had my Secret Service pit bull. That snatched the hoe up. Choke slammed her, wham. The other girl, the Secret Service get cut. So all 3 of us in lockdown, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in like protective PC or investigation or whatever they do, because you know what I'm saying, the casualty happened because of me. So I finally had talked to Mr. Ben, like, please just let me out. He finally just let me out. I did like 45 days for that fuck shit. And shit. Oh girl, you know, she steady trimming around because she stayed over there where lockdown at. So I tell her, like, bitch, until you woman enough to tell me you got that shit, bro, don't talk to me no more. I don't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a choice. Just like the women previously told me about trying to be a player and lying and all that. You give a motherfucker a choice. You know
but when I was locked up with a lot of females that had like hepatitis, you know what I'm saying, herpes, and they'll tell the girls and the females, and you know for a fact they'll still fuck with them. They still mess with them. Have AIDS and everything, they still mess with them.
Thank you.
So let the people know that these females really be having stuff, and these females still mess with them.
Man, like most recently when I was up in that joint, like it was a huge ass herpes epidemic. like this was because I had to go back, you know what I'm saying, for some little shit I had got involved in. But so we just gonna fast forward to I get out of lockdown. I go in the dorm with the bag. With the big bag. The cha-ching. Hey, me in the bag ain't never slept together. Oh, they all mad. Everybody mad, including you. Ma'am. She come down there after I done got out of lockdown. Now, remind you, I just did 45 days for another bitch getting cut.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out maybe 4 hours. She come down there, everybody like, hey, TJ, oh, you out? Yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Woo. It's like the whole B unit is out. I don't know how they was running child that day, but I swear to God, it was like the whole B unit was out. So when I see her, because she don't live down there in B unit, she live elsewhere. So when I see her, I'm thinking the bitch finna bring me some cigarettes, some ride. I'm thinking she some Effexor, some shit like. I'm thinking the bitch coming to bring me some and confess, like let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. You know, I'm getting my shit off. I'm doing all my, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, what this bitch want? So she started talking. Bitch started foaming at the mouth and shit. I said, oh man, hell no, man. I ain't think you pulled up on me for this. Yeah. So I'm talking to this to a staff member, and she one of my Muslim sisters. You feel me? So I'm talking to her, and she done converted like from an officer to a counselor, and we just chop it up and for a little minute. And she like, what going on? I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Everything cool. Because I'm just trying to get the fuck back down here where the bag at. Go all right quick. And, you know, continue to secure it. So, I see shorty, like how the shirts is, it's like 2 pockets and shit. So, on the front of the shirt. So, I see shorty got like a bottle in her pocket, but you know what I'm saying? This was totally hindsight. Yeah. So the bitch whooped me with the shit that was in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that the bitch hit me with a piss bomb, cause this when that nasty shit started going on. These nasty assholes start pissing and fucking squirting in your face and smacking in your face and shit like that when they get mad. So yeah, the bitch hit me with the shit in my face, and I just remember I turned my head to like you know, cause my eyes and shit was burning, so I do one of these numbers, and then I felt it, but I only felt back here, so I'm thinking the bitch missed. You know what I'm saying? Cause this all I felt right here. Yeah. So it's this white girl, that's my homie, Jackie Bob, man. Rest in peace, Jackie, man. And so I put my shirt up, like, oh God, I'm finna go back to lockdown for involuntary PC. Yeah. But I'm still not thinking it that bad, man. So I was like, Jackie, what it look like? Man, this lady turned snow white. I knew it was bad, and then I just seen like all the blood. Like once I let the pressure off, I just seen like all the blood, like my whole t-shirt turned red. So I'm walking toward G building. That's why they had put me in G, and just like motherfucking everybody is just like the officer, like what the like it was a shit show down there. Whoever the sergeant, whatever, that shit was nuts. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. They sent me to outside medical. Of course, they put me in involuntary PC, and they got my ass up out of there. They like, no ma'am, cause you just got motherfuckers just study having blades. And due to all that bullshit right there, they did start having like restrictions on the motherfuckers get razors. I mean, you know, you can still get a razor and shit like that, but they did like they took them shits off the stove. Okay. And it was just a little bit tougher. Cause like my bitches was going crazy, but I just felt like it was a copycat crime. You know what I'm saying? It was like the little hoe didn't get me. Yeah. And bitch, you been plotting. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, like, oh, this nigga want to pipe up. This nigga talking about he ain't gonna fuck with me no more. Yeah. Like, so you did that, you know? But I came outside the next morning, cause you know it was the talk of said and all that. Yeah. I come outside the wreck the next morning, like, what's up? Y'all bitches still ain't kill me though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or give me HIV, bitch. Okay. Fuck you thought, bitch. Okay. I'm still standing tall. Okay. 10 toes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
So can you let the people know, goddamn, like say, you know what I'm saying, you got cut, you know what I'm saying, they having locks and socks, like, the females is really getting down in there, like, they really getting their shit bust open, right?
Yes, motherfucking, it's like, it's like really like in Metro though. Like it was almost like okay, cause they shut down Metro. Metro was the prison that was in ATL. So it was really Metro was really giving their ass the business, and I think that's why they had to shut that shit down, cause the inmates was running that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bitch, you getting beat the fuck up, cause these hoes had life fucked up. Like bitches thought they could spit on you. Like bitch, I'm finna knock your fucking teeth out, nasty ass. Don't fucking spit on me. Don't spit at me. None of that. But yeah, I done seen motherfuckers get. Man, them $10 state boots. That's why they ain't got the boots no more. If you look into it right now, that like they took them boots, like motherfucking bitches was getting their shit kicked in, like for real.
Okay. So how was the transition from prison to freedom and the struggles of being let back into society?
Oh shit. The main struggle is your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna say, I'm living proof of them motherfuckers had me living like a savage in that bitch. Like, I ain't give a fuck about nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no family support like that. I ain't gonna say I ain't had none, but I ain't not like that. Like, I ain't never had not nan visit. I did 7 years in that motherfucker. Like, my mama sent me bread whenever it was convenient for her. But she did keep me on with some shoes, so I ain't have to wear no, you know what I'm saying? The same shoe for 2-3 years. But, man, like, so, acclimate from, like, all that shit right there. Like, I'm telling you, like, all that trauma, like, bitches trying to fucking cut me, give me the motherfucking pack, the Dark Knight, you know what I'm saying? Like,
solitary and everything.
You come out here, and you different than civilians, you know what I'm saying? So you so different. It's just like it's just like that military shit. How they like, man, I was in the trenches with my partner and motherfucker. I done seen a motherfucker get that motherfucking wig blue black. Like I done seen myself get set up now. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to adjust to just calming the fuck down. Like I was still on prison time. All the time, in relationships, especially because I didn't respect what they had going on in that penitentiary. All that gay for the state, none of that. I really didn't respect it once I got out here, neither. And I handled women out here the same way I was handling women in there. I ain't gonna say I handled my mama like that, or my brother, or my friends, or nothing. But definitely women. But I think it was PTSD because of all the shit that I had to go through. Like, bitch, I just wanna be really like left alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all don't wanna go with my flow, how the fuck I got this shit set up? If I tell you, if you come and you like, okay, TJ, well, if I holler at you, if I tell you you finna be number 8 in the lineup, then be okay with that, or move the fuck around to a nigga that you could be his one and only. You know what I'm saying?
So you giving them choices. So you keeping them running with them.
My whole sentence, man. And so I'm still like, when I get out here, of course I'm still being honest. I'm being open. Like, hey, I just got out of the penitentiary. This is what I got going on. So that was my main thing, was being too, I think, aggressive towards women that was civilians. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you could be hard on them hoes. Them hoes used to concrete and metal.
They used to.
They used to. But these girls out here really weren't used to that. So toning that down, and as far as like shit, just like turning up, like. This shit might not mean nothing to a lot of motherfuckers, but it means something to me. It even meant something to me when I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? If you look good, you feel good. So a nigga don't want to get out here looking all dusty and busted and shit like that. Like, you know, so like those resources, you really don't have to get your boxers, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no panties. I need me some boxers. I need me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be just regular shit, like about a Marshall or Ross or something like that, but I want to look good. So I can feel good when I present myself to the world. And housing transportation is almost impossible in Georgia. Okay. Like if you come in the Atlanta area, I haven't experienced everywhere in Georgia, but if you're a
pretty much the same.
Yeah, if you're a convicted felony, people do not want you to live, even if it's in the slum or the slum. And then if you ain't had no support in prison, if a motherfucker won't even put $50 on your book, how you expect somebody to sign for you an apartment?
Yeah,
like it's just unrealistic.
So do you feel that, you know what I'm saying, that even though, you know what I'm saying, we was locked up, we got up, do you feel that they should have real programs in place for therapy and to help you to get a legit good job, not no McDonald's, and a place to stay, so you could be, like you said, feel good about yourself and be productive? Do you think they should have like real programs and not a laundry list of shit to do that is unrealistic to qualify for this stuff?
Yeah, I think that they should have stuff. They should have stuff in place prior to your release. Like all that re-entry shit, they need to remix that whole program. Yeah. They need to have some people that was actually incarcerated to reinvent that entire program, so that in fact, while you're about to, like your 90, I can already be working on a trade while you know what I'm saying, 90, 120 days out. What the fuck y'all got these bitches that's doing LIFO and welding and so first and foremost, okay, the way they got their standards and everything set up, like I wasn't able to get in so many programs due to the fact of disciplinary. But I done been in prison twice already. So y'all just want me to recidivist. Y'all don't want to give me anything except out of this situation except have a bunch of Klansmen stand on my neck, tell me what to do, boss me around, and treat me like less than a woman. Like they didn't even treat me like a woman, let alone a woman that had some sort of upbringing, background, education, nothing like that. Like, nigga, I graduated from the same high school Michelle Obama. Like, look it up. Google it. Whitney Young Dolphins. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. So I'm educated enough to keep up with any type of programs that y'all got. But instead of y'all giving it to the people that's in jeopardy to be recidivists, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got Life University for motherfuckers that gotta do 30 years and shit like that. Not saying that they shouldn't have nothing to do, but we gotta go out in here. Y'all throwing us to the wolves with absolutely nothing. Y'all don't give us nothing. Our parole officers don't give us nothing. Our probation officers don't give us nothing. Y'all in our pockets. Pay a probation fee. Pay this, pay that. Like, come on, it's crazy. So life has changed. Fast forward. Y'all need to be teaching about stocks. Y'all need to be teaching about credit scores. Y'all need to be teaching about people that want to have clothing lines. Shout out to Tough Love.
Okay, Tough Love.
That's right, and I want Tough Love.
All right, TJ. So you talking about Tough Love, clothing line, and you know what I'm saying, the programs, what they need to teach the people that's getting out.
Exactly. So that's like archaic. Like the program that they got in place is archaic. Like y'all, if y'all not keeping up with the times, how you expect for people to keep up with the times? You know what I'm saying? Like we wanna do stocks. People wanna install wigs now, not do no just regular hair. It's the studs that's in there. They want a barber. Like I done got some fire ass haircuts, man. Shout out to all my barbers in there.
Okay.
Like I done got some fire haircuts just with a razor blade. So imagine what they could do with the proper schooling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole Tough Love thing is, you know what I'm saying, we done all experienced it because we done all been incarcerated. So I'm just looking for me somebody, if I could get somebody that's a good graphic designer, and we can go up for that because I got a lot of concepts and stuff like that. But I think that's something that they should initiate. People that got fashion sense. Do you know how many girls I done seen look good as hell in a motherfucking laundry bag?
Okay.
The shit we send out for our laundry bag, it's like a we just gonna say it's a net bag. That's what we call it in prison. So it's like fishnet.
Mm-hmm.
And then we be having parties, all type of stuff like that. Man, motherfuckers will walk out in a Gucci outfit. I'm saying all that to say it's some talented people in there. Don't limit them to being welders and carpenters and all that. Like, that's archaic. Like, we're not really trying to do that. Like, we moving in a way different right now. So we would be better suited as people who ex-offenders and knowing what's gonna be able to sustain a good lifestyle. Like, even if you're teaching people how to fix cars and stuff like that, like, niggas ain't trying to do all that. Like, who trying to come out of doing some hard time to do some hard work?
Okay.
I'm ready to use my mind. I'm ready to use my other skills and talents and abilities. You know what I'm saying? It's something I'm really passionate about. Cooking. We got food trucks now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all still talking about welding, though. So
what about the people that watch it? They be like, well, damn, TJ, shit, you been locked up cross country. You been in Illinois and you been to Georgia. You a repeat offender. I mean, your criminal record is long as, you know what I'm saying, the road. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to say about the people that say that about you?
Yeah. To the people who say that about me, I would say to them, don't judge me by how many charges I have. Don't judge me by anything that you might look at in black and white. Judge me off of my energy, my spirit, my character. You know what I'm saying? Like, really get to know me and the person that I am, because some of the best people I ever met in my life, I met them people in prison. You know? So we are not the scum of the earth. We're not horrible people. Even correctional officers, even police have told me verbatim, hey, I done did the same thing, I just ain't got caught.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? It's about having compassion and trying to understand a person's situation more than judging them. So, you know, don't be the judge, because we all have some things in our life where we made bad decisions. Like, it might be a young lady that never been locked up before, but she got 3 bullshit ass baby daddies. She made some bad decisions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was just the easiest thing to compare it to. But shout out to the single mothers, you know what I'm saying? And
so you believe everybody deserve, like you said, a chance, is what you're saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna say everybody, because certain stuff I don't really vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but for an individual that really is trying to better themselves and put in the footwork, you know what I'm saying, not to go back, do they deserve a chance?
Absolutely. You gotta show some actions. You know what I'm saying? And once the person show you they actions, then they showing you who they really are.
Okay. So, how did your confinement affect your decision-making life force today? And is there any long-term effects that affected you while you was incarcerated that you deal with now being free?
The most recent experience that I had incarcerated, I was still on parole. I was released in 2015, and in 2017, I caught another felony. I went back to prison with them young hoes. That ain't for me. That ain't my generation.
Okay.
That ain't it's over. So that was, I think, the universe way of showing me, like, this ain't what you want. Like, stop playing with these folks, because you 40-some years old. Stop playing with these folks and just accept it. You a square now.
Okay.
You have to be a square, because you can't do that. Like, I can't do that with them little girls up in there.
Okay.
At all, period. They is so disrespectful. It is no loyalty. It's no it ain't no nothing. It's just like as chaotic as it may have been then, it's like way more unnecessary, because okay, like, if we got into it with somebody back in the day, like I said, it was mainly probably about some money.
Yes.
It probably like we were gambling, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you ain't paying me, bitch, I'm finna rob you when you get your store back. Like, you not finna come up in here. But y'all just be doing, they just be doing shit just to be doing shit, literally. And I don't want to be nowhere around that. I want somebody that got some kind of, like, I done sat down, I done had intelligent conversations in there. Like, I feel like prison saved my life. Like, I feel like I was my best self while I was incarcerated because I was disciplined. I was praying 5 times a day. I was fasting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I was abstaining from this world. Like, all these temptations out here in this world, I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to be locked in on who Tiffany really is. You know what I'm saying? So that created a whole different mentality and a whole different piece for me as an individual. So going into that chaotic ass shit that they got going on right now, I could not dare. I will work, you know what I'm saying, for $10, $11 an hour to avoid committing a crime and winding up back down there with them. But they slow. Like these.
so TJ.
They ain't like her. They slow. These 2000 baby.
Yeah, they
bad. Hey, y'all let me wildin'.
So what's going on with TJ today, and what message do you want to leave the people that's watching? What would you say to them, encourage them, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you give to the people that's watching?
Shit. You know, like today, TJ, is I'm a product of just being a good person. Like my whole entire life, I felt like I was a taker and I used people to my advantage. I was a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never grimy now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never no slime ball or nothing. Like, I ain't finna never snake no one of my friends. I ain't finna do nothing grimy, but I done been an opportunist and like life has really showed me like it's about your intentions. So if you go into something just sincere and genuine, you know what I'm saying, the results is gonna be way greater than if you go in there like, oh, I'm finna work somebody or finesse or manipulate somebody to try to get something up out of them. You gonna lose more than you gain like that, whether you know it or not. Like, you might not realize it in the cycle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a girl that basically left me with no responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't allow me to adult. At the same time. So then I'm still an inmate. Yeah. You know? Cause you paying bills. You buying my socks, drawers. Someone wash my ass with. Feed me like I'm your little boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that situation showed me, because that's the only intentions that I had for her from the beginning. I had ill intentions. I never had good intentions for this girl from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And it taught me, and it whooped my ass. When I tell you that last situation whooped my ass, I will never, ever, ever, mark my words, y'all. I'm telling y'all, karma. That bitch got the last say so. Don't go into nothing with no bad intentions. Because karma might not see about you today, tomorrow, or 2-3 years from now. But she gonna see about you, so... That's my main thing. I got a passion for dogs. I did encounter this when I was incarcerated in Illinois. So I know that something that the system might use for negative upon your life, then whatever your belief system is, or the universe, creator, whatever, could use it for something positive. And you know, I absolutely love dogs, and that's just what I be doing. Like, really, I just be hanging out with dogs. I like to go shopping, like, you know. But I also would give people advice, like how they promoting all that for these young ladies to take testosterone and stuff like that while they locked up. Wait till you get free. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think being in that environment, your mental you're not really in tune with yourself. You got so many women treating you like you a man. You got these officers treating you like you a man. But be comfortable with just being a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get my toenails polished. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because still at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you still a female, correct?
But I had to get that though. I had to get that back that I'm still a female. Cause being a gang member, being in the streets, having these fuck niggas at my neck, like when I was young, like all that really didn't allow me to be no girl. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to be one of the niggas. Like I remember one time, like no lie, fucking. I'm at the liquor store by my crib. So I got my hat cocked, whatever, and some fucking some Hispanic dudes, they roll up, they beat my ass with some bats. So I go back to my guys. And I'm fucked up, you know what I'm saying? They broke my elbow and shit like that. They ain't fucked me too bad, cause you know what I'm saying? I just hit the fetal on them. They like, that's the price of being a man. Like you said, you said you want to be a man. So this the price. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta pay. Like you want to be one of them members. You want to be out here. Bro. Like you know. So a lot went into me believing that narrative. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's the whole therapy part. Cause a motherfucker need to talk to somebody. Cause in all actuality, I would have started taking them fucking if that testosterone shit would have been available. Earlier in my sentence, I would start taking that shit, and then, bitch, no, I'm okay with just being a lesbian. I don't want to be no trans man.
All right, so if anybody want to hit TJ up, you on social media, how can they find TJ? We want to talk to TJ. TJ, what's going on? How we get in touch with you? Let them know.
Man, just hit me up on the IG, man. It's Mr.23 T Johnson on IG, man. So that's why I be at Mr. 23. That's right. I'm motherfucking Jordan. I'm Jordan. I'm LeBron.
You
feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody fucking with me on that tough love, man? Man, I need me a little graphic artist and shit too, man. We could do something.
All right. So there you go. TJ on the pink confinement, tough love, you know what I'm saying? Hit up on IG, you know, it's going down. Thank you for coming through.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
I love y'all, man.